And hello YouTube, and welcome back to another episode of the Zone TV Movie Entertainments with me, your host Jonathan. Once again bringing you my thoughts and review for Tuesday night's episode of The Flash Season 5, Episode 14. Pretty interesting episode here. Very crazy in a weird, twisty kind of way. So we all know that, we haven't seen Cisco in a while, but because there's actually been reports that he's actually leaving the show, the actor. So, they said his character's been off in Killer Frost's father's old lab where he was hiding out so he can work on the so-called cure. Well, he comes back. He has the cure ready to go. Unfortunately, it takes about maybe a month for it to actually process, apparently. So the team is like, listen, we got to find another way to make this thing work faster. We got to get this down to maybe a day or two or something. And then, Sherlock decided, hey, why don't you go through the Speed Force? Speed through that thing, and it'll probably take an hour or two. So Barry decides, okay, sure, why not? I'll disappear from this whole episode completely again and, let Nora take over. Great. So he goes into the Speed Force with the cure, so that way he can, make it go faster, so it doesn't take a whole month to process. So he disappears into the Speed Force, and we don't see Barry come back until the end of the episode. So, figure, okay, no big bad guys are going to come into town or anything's going to happen, right? Cicadas is going to sit down in his butt and relax and kick back a couple of beers and watch TV. Nope. Well, we get kind of problems where he decides to kidnap somebody from the team, which is Iris. And, normally I would have been pissed off at Iris again, but this time she went to do her newspaper thing, which is a good thing because if she disappears, the team is a lot stronger without her, but whatever. Anyway, so she goes off, she gets kidnapped, and then, of course, XS Nora has to go super speed into there to try to save her, and, of course, she brings Caitlin along as well. And, unfortunately, spoilers alert, Caitlin gets killed. Yeah, Killer Frost gets killed. Yeah, pretty much. Takeda throws his dagger, bounces back, and it hits Caitlin back, even though it was intentional to go after Nora, and she got in the way, and then poof, she gets killed. Caitlin dies. Right, end of the episode. We lost Caitlin. Good actor. No. What happens? Back in time again. Nora goes back in time, tries to rework it. This time, instead of Iris getting kidnapped, elongated man gets kidnapped. He gets kidnapped. They try it again, and then this time, he gets killed because of what Nora does. And you know what happens with Barry when he goes back in time. Things happen, ripples in time, changes the courses of what people's actions. So she keeps going back. She goes back again. This time, Cisco dies. Then again, of course, Cecile gets killed. She goes back and forth until she gets caught up in this whole time loop where she can't save everybody. She's stuck in the time loop. It keeps going back, making a weird face when she runs. And that's the whole gist of the episode. Her going back in time and screwing everything up. First Caitlin dies, then Iris dies, then Cecile dies, and then Ralph dies. They all get killed, and Nora doesn't know what the heck she's doing. So she decides, you know what, let me talk to the team, see what they know, and they all come up with a plan so that way they all don't die they think they say 53 times or 52 times. Apparently Nora went back in time. Now all this is happening while Barry's in the Speed Force, so nothing's affecting him. For him, it's just like he's been gone an hour. Nothing's gonna happen, right? So he thinks, okay, let me do what I gotta do. The team will be fine. So, they keep going back. They finally fix the time period where everybody's alive. And then Barry comes out of it. And, yeah, she tells him that, yeah, I kind of messed up the timeline 52 times. And he tells him the important lesson that he learned from his good friend Jay Garrett about how messing with the timeline can affect everything. So the moral of this episode, don't go back in time if you're a speedster. Literally, stop going back in time. I mean, it was an okay episode. I mean, it was funny just seeing how everybody kept dying in this episode. I mean, obviously none of them really died. They just kept dying, but they kept coming back anyway. But with the way that they all get killed, it was just too funny. And poor Nora. The one thing about this whole episode was the stupid face that she kept making. Because she's kind of like crying and she's going like this as she's running. It's like, come on. Enough with the face. The face, you're pushing it too much with the face. But it was just a funny episode to me. But like I said, it was wasn't the greatest thing. But the ending to me felt the coolest because she ends up going back to 44 to talk to Reverse Flash. And he goes, listen, don't go off the deep end with the whole mission that we have. We got to stop Cicada and bring back your father. That's his main goal. Now, why would Reverse Flash want to bring back his greatest enemy? Well, remember, we're not a bad guy. If a bad guy is around and there's no hero to stop him, what's the point of having a bad guy? That's like if the Joker decided to kill Batman. And who's he going to tell his jokes to? He already killed everybody. If the Joker killed everybody and no Batman to stop him, then what's the point of him being the Joker? Same thing with Lex Luthor. If Lex Luthor doesn't stop Superman making people believe that he is a threat, Lex Luthor's purpose is no thing. So I feel like the same thing's happening here without the Reverse Flash. Without Barry, Reverse Flash feels like he's not really the fastest man alive. He needs to prove it to somebody. I mean, obviously, yeah, there's Nora, and maybe her brother or sister or whoever's there. But come on, compared to the Flash, yeah, no. You know, he needs to be superior to the Flash. So I guess maybe that's why he wants to bring him back. It's just a guess, but who knows what it is. But you get what I'm saying about it. Anyway, it was an interesting episode. Not the greatest. We're going to have to wait until when it comes back. It actually comes back on my birthday, so that's pretty cool. And we're going to see King Shark versus Gorilla Grodd. That should be pretty interesting. We don't know if there's going to be some mind control problems there. Maybe King Shark gets mind control at first by Gorilla Grodd. Who knows? But it should be pretty interesting. And also, we got coming up for the Flash episode, Daniela Panabaker's episode that she directed. So that should be cool when it comes back. So I'm looking forward to that. Obviously, the episode when it comes back. So that should be pretty interesting. So far, this season's not bad. It ain't the greatest season. I think season 1 and 2 are still the best. 4 was a disaster, but so far not bad for this season. Let's see what happens moving for the rest of the season. So leave a comment below. Let me know what you guys thought about it and what you guys thought about this episode in total. I thought it was hilarious the way that everybody kept dying and Nora had no clue what to do, even though she's been time traveling to get to see her parents. But yeah, she has no idea how to fix certain problems. It's kind of weird, but okay, whatever. So leave a comment below. Let me know what you guys thought. Thank you very much and have a good day.